Happy New Year, everybody. I really hope that this year is a lot better than 2015 was for you. Just in general, I really wish that, you have a lot of good things up ahead. I hope that you get to achieve your New Year's resolution, even though from my point of view, New Year's resolutions are a bunch of bullshit, because if you really wanted to make a change beneficial for others and for yourself, you wouldn't be waiting till the end of the fucking year to start doing that. You would just work throughout the year and make these gradual changes. But a lot of people just lack discipline, and let's face it, a lot of us just end up not doing shit. So anyway, Happy New Year. Let me tell you how this video came about. I did one of these for One Piece. One Piece in 2016 explained. So I had One Piece, the schedule, for the most part, not all of it, but there's some stuff like concerning the manga that we're not really clear on in terms of the schedule because Oda takes breaks. But for the most part, it's well organized. We have set dates for certain releases, certain things that we can expect. We know when to expect them. So I made that video. And then I had the Naruto schedule. And I looked at it, I was like, what is this? I'm not talking about the manga, right? I'm talking strictly about the anime schedule. As of right now, the anime schedule of Naruto is officially a clusterfuck of majestic proportions. Listen, you want to know how bad this is, all right? Not even the news websites. The news websites who get paid to inform people about their anime, all right? They don't even know what the fuck is going on. The thing here says, we hope to provide you with more details and clarification as soon as additional information is released. Now let me go back to the base, to the core of the confusion. A while ago, Anime News Network released a statement saying that we were going to get a new Itachi anime. Now, the Itachi anime, at least what I thought was going to be an Itachi anime, is going to be based on the light novels. There have been like 2 light novels based on Itachi. They've already been written, and that's what the anime was going to be based on. And so when I heard about it, I was like, okay, couple of things. To me, it's kind of obvious. Listen, first of all, the milking of this series has reached new heights. That's number one. Number 2 is, I thought that they were testing the market. I thought, okay, so what they're doing is they're trying to test the market to see if they can make a spin-off series from one of the, fan favorite characters, so that later they can animate the other light novels that were epilogues to Naruto Part 2. I'm talking about the novels that came after Chapter 700. I'm talking about Kakashi Hiden, Shikamaru Hiden, Gaara Hiden, Sakura Hiden, Akatsuki Hiden, and Konoha Hiden. All of those are light novels, and so I thought they're doing this with Itachi first to test the waters to see if they can do that with these other light novels that belong to different characters. So that's what I was thinking they were going to do with these stories. And I thought, you know what? That's okay. They can keep milking the series that way. And to be honest, I actually started reading the Kakashi light novel, and what I read was actually really good. Like, the story was really intriguing. Now, when it came to this Itachi anime, all right, this Itachi Shinden, if you will, I was a little bit skeptical because, listen, let me break it down. Itachi is my favorite character of Naruto Part 2. And one of the main reasons why Itachi is such a good character, the reason why he works as a character is because he is not overused. And I'm talking about the manga here, right? Not the anime. After Kishimoto designed the character of Itachi, he knew exactly where to place him to make the plot move forward. But there's never like a moment where you're reading Itachi in the manga and you're like, man, this is a waste of fucking panel time. No, and that's why he works so well. The character of Itachi shows up within the narrative, all right? He accomplishes what he needs to accomplish narrative-wise. I'm not talking about, he didn't capture Naruto. No, that's bullshit. I'm talking about his role as a character within the story. He accomplishes what he needs to do story-wise, and then he leaves. That and the fact that he's really smart and selfless, that's what makes him awesome to me. In fact, he's so awesome that Sasuke really tries to copy these little characteristics of his older brother. But anyway, that's beside the point. The point is that Itachi works as a character. And so this anime, which is going to start, dealing with Itachi's backstory, giving us a little bit more of his backstory, that's really cool. But at the same time, if you look at the manga, and you're honest with yourselves, if you're honest with yourselves, you'll see that everything that we need to know about Itachi's backstory is already in the manga. At least the essential part of it is, and that's why I think he's one of the best handled characters in Naruto. We know his actions, we know his motivations, we know why he thinks the way that he thinks. So for me, it's like, I know Itachi, unless you want to know, like, minor details about, like, him growing up, more about his relationship with Shizui, or that lover that was mentioned, that he ended up killing. If I'm not mistaken, I think that Toby is the one who tells Sasuke that Itachi had a girlfriend when he's revealing the truth to him after, his fight with Itachi. So those were my views when the news came out, all right? Now here's the thing. As it turns out, because I thought they were going to do a separate anime series, like an anime special, something that was related to the anime but not really within the anime itself. As it turns out, this may not even be a new anime series. Let me just read this here real quick, all right? So it says, the article says, it was originally interpreted that Itachi episodes would be a separate anime. However, the latest update makes it seem like it will be an arc in the Naruto Shippuden series. Now, these Itachi episodes are set to premiere in March, all right? What does that tell you? What does that tell you? First of all, it doesn't seem like there's a new Itachi anime. Not according to this anyway. And second of all, it means that you are going to get filler at least up until March when they start putting the Itachi episodes. Now hold on to your pants, because after these episodes with Itachi are over and done with, we are going to get, according to this article, we are going to get an anime arc based on Kaguya. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, do they mean like the final fight against Kaguya, which is technically canon? Because that would mean like the end of the series, right? Or do they mean like an extra arc about Kaguya's backstory that should technically be filler? And that's the big question that people have. Like, are we going to get some Kaguya canon, or are we getting some Kaguya filler? All right, and listen, like before this, I was really excited. I was like, okay, so they're probably going to change this opening that they have. We're going to get a new one. We're going to go out with a bang. It's going to be great. They'll wrap up the show, and that'll be that. Because if you think about it, this show should have ended last year, to be honest with you. But no, instead of that, they keep sandwiching in all this extra shit. Like, instead of making a good quality box set that people can go out and buy, of canon material, canon episodes. Instead of doing that, they just keep adding and adding and adding. Now, thankfully, that's just the anime part of it. The manga, at least to me, looks a little bit more promising. We're getting that new monthly Boruto series. I've already made a video about that, so make sure to check it out. I go into it pretty extensively. I actually heard that the standalone manga, the one-shot that Kishimoto is going to be 100% in charge of, that is going to revolve around the character of Mitsuki, which to me makes a lot of sense, because if you notice, the projects that have come after Naruto Part 2 have been about the members of the new Team 7. Naruto Gaiden was about Sarada, Boruto the movie was about Boruto, and this one-shot is going to be about Mitsuki. So you have the conflicts and the personalities of each of these characters introduced in a broader scope within 3 different materials. Now, I'm not going to lie, I've already seen a ton of new arguments and debates online about this new upcoming monthly manga, because the main thing here is that people are debating, well, since Kishimoto is not writing this monthly manga, and he's not drawing it technically, should we consider this new manga to be canon? The art is going to be drawn by the assistant, and the story is by some other dude. So, but here's the thing, I would argue that it technically could be considered canon because Kishimoto is the one supervising the manga. He's the one who gives like the green light or the red light, he's the one who actually gets the drafts, and he's like, I'm not really sure that Sarada should be doing this. I'm not really sure if Boruto should be doing this. These are my characters. I mean, Kishimoto conceived these characters, and it's the same thing with Oda in the movies, the One Piece movies. Like, they do, like, there are other people involved in the movies, but at the end of the day, Oda is the one who says, yes, no, yes, no. He's the one who approves the stuff. It's the same here. That's one of the major issues that I've seen floating around as of right now. There's also, like, 2 main groups, like 2 main factions. Like, one of the factions, that is just saying like, oh no, we want more Naruto, this will be fine, they're excited. And then there's the other faction that is just like, oh man, this is enough already. Like, I've grown up with it, I'm ready to let go of Naruto, sayonara. And both of these sides are completely understandable. But let me know your thoughts about anything that I talked about in this video down in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you have a better understanding of what this fucking clusterfuck is about. Thank you. Like the video if you did. I appreciate that. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Catch you guys later. Happy New Year, guys.